Sometimes there are films you not only wish you hadn't watched, but wish you could erase from memory altogether. Alarum, unfortunately, is one of those. At first glance, the poster promises familiar faces: Scott Eastwood and Sylvester Stallone. Their names alone should have guaranteed at least a moderately entertaining spectacle. Instead, the result feels like a student project ambitiously masquerading as a Hollywood blockbuster. The story centers on Joe, Scott Eastwood, and his assassin wife, Willa Fitzgerald, as they run from every spy agency in the world, all of them desperate to get their hands on the mysterious Alarum. But rather than delivering a high-stakes spy thriller, the film serves up a series of cardboard shootouts, cringeworthy dialogue, and plot holes big enough to drive a truck through. The tone is set from the very first scene, where Joe takes out 20 enemies with the combat prowess of a stormtrooper from Star Wars. The result? A mix of absurdity and misplaced confidence. Scott Eastwood, known for his charisma, comes across as if he's barely remembering his lines. His character is so one-dimensional and cliched that even the overused, brooding hero with a dark past trope feels nuanced in comparison. Willa Fitzgerald, who should have been a standout female lead, is reduced to a walking stereotype. And Stallone? He's in the movie just enough for his name to make the poster. And honestly, a voiceover cameo would have had the same impact. The action sequences are laughably bad. Explosions look like they were rendered on a 2005 laptop, and the blood resembles candy syrup. One of the most ridiculous moments comes when drones, clearly inspired by video games, are shot down from the ground with a machine gun. Logic? Realism? Never heard of them. Lines like "We're here to define chaos, not destroy it," are delivered with such seriousness that you can't help but laugh. Not because the writing is clever, but because it's baffling that they made it into the final cut. So, is there any reason to watch Alarum? Oddly, yes. If you're a fan of Sobedit's good movies, this might just qualify as a guilty pleasure. It's one of those train wrecks where the unintentional comedy is the main attraction. Alarum is a film for those curious to see how a production can fail on nearly every level. Though it's undeniably terrible, there's a strange charm in its awfulness. If you decide to watch it, bring patience, a sense of humor, and maybe a second bucket of popcorn. You'll need it.